live from Jim Wade Stadium on the campus of Oklahoma City University. The Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament is on the air. Now with the call of today's game, here's Joel Reagan on OCUSports.com.
The Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament Baseball Championship game, a rematch between Oklahoma City University and USAO. Thanks for joining us here on the web. A broadcast jointly put together by Oklahoma City University and the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. I'm Joel Reagan. Thanks for joining us. We're live here, Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha on the campus of University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma for OCU and USAO. Thanks for joining us. We're also working to work out some bugs on the video broadcast today, and we're going to be having that as well. So a video broadcast and audio as well from OCUSports.com and USAOathletics.com. Thanks for joining us. Big ball game. We'll get you the starting lineups as things kind of progress here. Oklahoma City is the visiting team. It's a neutral site game. You don't even know it's at USAO. The Stars, the visiting team against USAO. He's set for the first pitch. Francis Ventura, 9-0 record, 4.35 ERA. The left-hander, the starter for the Drovers against Oklahoma City. Brandon Grieger will lead off for Oklahoma City. Grieger, 378, 13 homers, 59 RBIs. First pitch to Brandon Grieger misses, and the count is 1-0. Next pitch from Francis Ventura. In there for a strike, and the count's 1-1. One pitch. Up the middle sharply, base hit for Brandon Grieger in Oklahoma City with a leadoff single to start off this ball game. That'll bring up Joe Lytle. 405 hitter, 7 homers, 68 RBIs for Joe. First pitch from Ventura to Joe Lytle. Check swing, foul ball down the third base sign. And it's 0-1. Rich, are we good? As far as I know. 0-1 pitch to Joe Lytle. Throw over to first. Grieger back, standing up. Ventura holds. Now will deliver to Lytle. Pitch is high, and it counts 1-1. Lefty Ventura looks in. Sets. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Grieger will still second. So Grieger now at second. A 1-2 count to Joe Lytle. Alex Sanchez, the catcher for the Drovers, going out to talk to Ventura. Just underway, Oklahoma City and USAO, the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament Baseball Championship. Stars are the visiting team. And a 1-2 pitch to Joe Lytle. Chopped foul, first base side, and the count's still 1-2. One-two pitch. Just misses outside. Count is even at 2-2. Lefty Ventura looks in. Now we'll set. And the 2-2 pitch to Joe Lytle. Chopped again, foul. Count remains 2-2. Two-two pitch from Ventura. Misses, and the count is full at 3-2. Oklahoma City got here by beating Mid-America Christian. Stars fell to Southwestern Christian on Saturday. And the Stars came back to beat Mid-America Christian on the second game on Saturday. Stars beat Southwestern Christian twice yesterday, 12-5 and 12-4, to advance to the Sooner Athletic Conference Championship. Oklahoma City, one of the hosts. The Drovers, the other host. Ventura sets, looks at the runner, Grieger at second. Back home and delivers. Sharply hit up the middle, base hit. Grieger stumbles a bit going to third, but he will score easily. And Oklahoma City leads 1-0. So 1-0 Oklahoma City. An RBI single for Joe Lytle. USAO beat Bacone, and on Friday they also beat Panhandle State. And they beat Texas Wesleyan yesterday 16-5 to be the bracket champion and their right to play in the title game. Ventura delivers outside. Next pitch in there, a strike, and it's 1-1. Lytle at first. His RBI singles made it 1-0 Oklahoma City. Top of the first against USAO. The pitch misses, and the count is now 2-1. Throw back over to first, and Joe Lytle back in safely. 2-1 pitch from Ventura. Outside, it's 3-1. Three-one pitch. Chop foul down the first base side, and the count is full, 3-2. Payoff pitch to Lane Milligan. Chopped again, foul, first base side. Milligan, 476, 13 homers, 84 RBIs. Of course, he has the 14 doubles. That's tied for an NAI single-season record. It was set in 1978, 40 years ago. Milligan steps in for another payoff pitch from Francis Ventura. Pops it up. Foul territory behind the home plate, but caught by Alex Sanchez, the catcher, for the first down. So one down. Runner at first for Sean Corso. Corso at 335, 7 homers, 60 RBIs. First pitch to Corso was a strike, 0-1. Next pitch actually thrown over to Lytle. He is back in, standing up. One pitch from Ventura. In there for a strike. It's 0-2. Oh-2 pitch to Sean Corso. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Corso strikes out. There's 2 down. That'll bring up Daniel Costello. Costello, 385 hitter, 5 homers, 44 RBIs. Ventura looks in. Lefty on lefty matchup with 2 outs here in the first. First pitch misses, a little high and inside. And the count's 1-0. Runner at first is Lytle. He had an RBI single, knocking in Brandon Grieger to give Oklahoma City a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. The pitch from Ventura. It's the outside corner, counts 1-1. Lane Milligan popped out to the catcher in foul territory. And then John Corso struck out. One pitch from Ventura. It's in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. That pitch misses, and Costello able to hold back. Count is now even at 2-2. And the pitch. Chopped to first, right into the glove of LaFarga, and that'll end the inning. Stars get a run. Oklahoma City leads 1-0 over USAO. It is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org/OK. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Bottom of the first, Oklahoma City leads 1-0 over USAO. Thanks for joining us on the web. Hi, thanks for joining us. Working out some technical issues here. Bottom of the first, Oklahoma City and USAO. Miguel Lorenzo, the junior third baseman, will lead off for the Drovers. First pitch, a ball to Lorenzo. Next pitch misses. Count is 2-0 to Lorenzo. 2-0 pitch. Craig Kanaki on the mound for Oklahoma City. Kanaki a 6-2 record, 3.83 ERA, 14 appearances, 6 starts, 1 complete game, 51 2/3 innings pitched. 4-pitch walk to Lorenzo. 45 hits, 25 runs, 22 of them earned. 12 walks, 58 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .224 against them. That'll bring up the shortstop, the junior P.J. Garcia. First pitch to Garcia. Swing did get a piece, and the count is 0-1. A 1 pitch. Hit sharply down the first base line, but foul. And the count is 0-2. A 1-2 pitch from Craig Kanaki. Hit in the air. Third base side. Going after it's Garrett Foster. He's going to run out of room. Count remains 0-2. Throw back over to first, and standing up is Miguel Lorenzo. Runner goes. Ball, and Lorenzo will get the stolen base. Lane Milligan couldn't get the handle on the baseball. Next pitch hit to first. 3-1 on the putout as Corso gets it to Kanaki. Lorenzo will go to third on the ground out. So Lorenzo now at third, 1 down for Kiniel Rivera. Rivera, the senior second baseman for the Drovers. First pitch, a strike to Rivera. Next pitch in there, a strike, and Kanaki ahead in the count 0-2. That pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Rivera hit at .397, 9 homers, 58 RBIs. The pitch. Hit it into the air, into right center field. This is going to drop for a base hit, and this ball game will be tied. Now going to third is Rivera, and he will be in. Now he will go home as the ball will get past the third baseman, Garrett Foster, and the Drovers take a 2-1 lead. So a triple advancing on the air. 2-1 Drovers. First pitch to Greg Barnett is a strike. It's 0-1. Barnett, 364 hitter, 9 homers, 40 RBIs. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Kanaki ahead in the count, 1-2. Ball hit in the air. Right field. It's going to go off the wall. Stand-up double for Barnett. That'll bring up Colton Horner. Horner, the junior designated hitter. Horner at 400. He's got 5 homers, 36 RBIs, 12 doubles on the year. First pitch to Horner misses outside. The count is 1-0. Next pitch outside, gets past Milligan. Wild pitch on Kanaki gets Barnett to third. 1 down, 2 runs already in for the Drovers. Next pitch misses, 3-0. .30 pitch to Horner is outside, ball 4. Now runners at the corners for the Drovers and 1 down for Daniel Lafarga. That'll bring Denny Craybaugh out for a mound visit. Mound visit complete. Kanaki.
Batting for USAO, number 33, Daniel Lafarga.
Facing Lafarga. First pitch to Lafarga. Inside, 1-0. Last outing for Kanaki was Saturday against Mid-America Christian. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Blocked by Milligan. 4 1/3 innings pitch, 2 hits, no runs. He did walk 1, struck out 3 through 66 pitches. Stars would win that one 7-3. He did get the decision, got his 6th win of the year. Pitch, swing and a miss to Lafarga. Count 2-1 to Daniel Lafarga. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2-2. Barnett at third, Horner at first. 2 runs in so far for the Drovers here in the bottom of the first. Two-two pitch from Craig Kanaki. Inside, the count is 3-2. They throw back over. They fake back over to third and the first. Everybody's back safely. Thanks for joining us for the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship here from Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha on the campus of USAO. This ball hit into left center field. This ball is gone. 3-run homer for Daniel Lafarga. And it's now 5-1 USAO. For Lafarga, 11th home run. That's RBIs 58, 59, and 60.
Number 1, Henry Rodriguez.
That'll bring up Henry Rodriguez. So the Drovers with an early lead, 5 runs here in the first, still only 1 down. Rodriguez with 30 RBIs, hitting .318. First pitch to him as a strike, 0-1. Next pitch in there, a strike, 0-2. Next pitch from Kanaki misses, and it's 1-2. This ball just nubbed foul, first base side. Count is 1-2. One-two pitch. Popped up. Shallow left field. The shortstop, Chappell, will make the catch. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up the catcher, Alex Sanchez. Sanchez, a junior.
Number 25, Alex Sanchez.
Sanchez, a .308 hitter. 2 homers, 8 RBIs. It's only his 6th game for the Drovers. First pitch to him as a strike. A 1 pitch from Craig Kanaki. In there for a strike. It's 0-2. 0-2 pitch from Craig Kanaki. Hit in the air, but foul down the right field line. Two down, base is empty, but 5 runs in for the Drovers. It's 5-1. The pitch. Hit sharply into left field. Going back for it is Costello. This ball's gone.
Sanchez home run. That's his 5th of the season.
Home run for Sanchez. It's 6-1 USAO. First pitch, a strike to Stevie Thomson. Thomson, .310 hitter, 1 homer, 27 RBIs. This pitch fouled off the screen. And Kanaki ahead in the count 0-2. Payoff pitch from Craig Kanaki. Outside 1-2. Chop, but just foul as count remains 1-2 to Thomson. Greg Kanaki at 40 pitches here, trying to get out of the first inning. That pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Cold strike 3, the inside corner, and the inning is over. 6 runs for USAO. They lead 6-1 as we go to the top of the second. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Top of the second we go. Oklahoma City trails USAO 6-1. First pitch to Garrett Foster. Hit and a line, soft liner to the shortstop Garcia. Throws it over to LaFarga for 1 down. Oklahoma City with 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. The Drovers, 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors, none left on base. 6-1, that'll bring up Hunter Akiri. Gary, 385, 4 homers, 45 RBIs. 1-0 pitch to Aguirre. It's a strike, and it's 1-1. Next pitch fouled off the screen, and it's 1-2 from Francis Ventura to Aguirre. Next pitch fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Last outing for Francis Ventura back on the 26th. He pitched against Bacone. Next pitch misses, and the count is now even 2-2. Ball hit up the middle, kind of chopped up the middle. Second baseman picks it up. Play over at the first base. Hunter's out. That goes Rivera to LaFarga. 4-3 on the putout. 2 down for Jacob Chappell. Chappell 303. 3 homers, 28 RBIs. First pitch to Chappell, misses 1-0. Next pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. That pitch a strike, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the inning. Stars go down 1-2-3. 6-1 USAO as we go to the bottom of the second. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
Bottom of the second, Oklahoma City and USAO, the Drovers with a 6-1 lead. First pitch from Craig Kanaki is a ball, and it's 1-0 to Miguel Lorenzo. Back to the top of the order for the Drovers. Next pitch fouled off. And the count is 1-1. Lorenzo walked to lead off the bottom of the first. This pitch will hit Lorenzo, so he will reach base again for the second straight time.
Pitch to bring up the shortstop, number 5, P.J. Garcia.
That brings up P.J. Garcia. He grounded out his first time up. Grounded out to first. Home plate umpire getting baseballs from the USAO players. Drovers have their dugout on the third base side, Oklahoma City on the first base side. The pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1 to P.J. Garcia. One pitch. Now the throw back over to first. Lorenzo back in, standing up. Oh, one pitch. Now throw back again and head first, Lorenzo. That throw from Kanaki, Corso had to jump up a little bit and make sure that ball didn't go to the fence. So 0-1, runner at first, nobody out. Now they pitch out. Lorenzo not running. And the count's now 1-1. One pitch to Garcia, fisted foul down the third base side. One-two pitch from Craig Kanaki. Now he throws back over to first. Lorenzo back in, standing up. Next pitch, a ball. And it's 2-2. Two-two pitch to Garcia. Ball hit in the air. Shallow left field. Coming in for it is Costello. He'll make the catch for out number 1.
Garcia flies out to left fielder to bring up the second baseman, number 10, Keniel Rivera.
Brings up Rivera, who tripled his first time up. Then he would score on an error. That gave the Drovers a 2-1 lead. First pitch from Craig Kanaki is inside, and it's 1-0. One-0 pitch from Craig Kanaki. Now he throws back over to first. Lorenzo back in, head first. Next pitch is high, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Now they throw back over to first. Lorenzo back in, standing up. Sooner Athletic Conference, 2 automatic bids to the NAIA first round. Both these teams will assuredly receive it. They shared the conference crown. Oklahoma City the higher seed. They throw back over to first. Oklahoma City the higher seed by virtue of beating USAO 2 out of 3 times. The Drovers beat Oklahoma City in Jim Wade Stadium for the 1 win. Now they call time. Oklahoma City also hosting an NAIA first round site at Jim Wade Stadium. That starts on May 14th. 2-0 pitch to Rivera is a strike, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Runner goes. Ball hit in the air, but foul. Count is now even at 2-2. Lorenzo will head back to first. Two-two. Pitch from Craig Kanaki. Once again, this pitch will be fouled off first base side and out of play. Count still even, 2-2. Kanaki long look into Lane Milligan. Now sets and delivers. Ball hit in the air. Shallow center field. Carey is coming in for this one. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away.
Rivera flies out to center field. Brings up the left fielder, the right fielder, number 15, Greg Barnett.
Barnett doubled his first time up. Part of that 6-run first inning for the Drovers. So Miguel Lorenzo at first. 2 down. We're in the bottom of the second. A 6-1 lead for USAO. This ball hit on the air. Center field coming in for it is Carey. He will make the catch, and that will end the inning. So 6-1 still the score as we go to the top of the third. USAO with a 6-1 lead. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the 4 walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
All right, everybody in the car. Let's go.
What are we going to do first when we get there, Mom? Go for a hike?
Sure.
What about canoeing? Can we go canoeing, too?
I don't see why.
How long does it take to get to the forest?
It's not that far, sweetie.
Are we there yet?
Yep, we're here.
Already?
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
Elliott Carey will lead off for Oklahoma City, top half of the third. First pitch to Ventura, swing and a miss. Elliott 312, 7 homers, 25 RBIs. Next pitch is outside, and the count is now 1-1. One pitch. Ball is fouled off, out of play. So 1-2 to Elliott Carey from Francis Ventura. Swing and a miss. Down goes Carey. Strikeout number 3 for Ventura. His last outing, 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. In a 22-4 rout of Bacone. That was back on Thursday the 26th. This ball will be hit hard, but down the first base line and foul. 2-1 to Brandon Grieger. Grieger singled his first time up. He would come home to score. Joe Lytle single. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Thanks for joining us live from Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha. It's broadcast in conjunction with the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma and Oklahoma City University. The pitch. Chopped to first. Up with it is LaFarga. Steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Joe Lytle. Lytle had the single that scored Grieger to give the Stars their run. So these 2 batters, the only OCU players with a hit here as we're in the top of the 3rd. Pitch from Ventura. In there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next pitch from Ventura is a strike, and Joe not happy. Smacks the bat up against his helmet in disgust. Numby not taking a shot at that pitch. 0-2 pitch to Joe Lytle. Swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging, and that ends the inning. 6-1 still the score as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Oklahoma City trails USAO. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference baseball tournament.
Rich is just a really good guy. The term good egg isn't enough to describe him. He's also certified organic and free range. Rich puts the cap back on everything. The toothpaste, the olive oil, the shampoo, everything. He lets his 10-year-old nephew beat him at virtual tennis, even though he can straight up slay his 10-year-old nephew in virtual tennis. When the toilet paper is running low, Rich replaces the roll on the actual holder, not just on the back of the toilet. Rich is texting and driving. Rich, no. What are you doing, Rich? I was just telling everyone how great you are. Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Bottom of the third, 6-0 USAO over Oklahoma City, the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship from Bill Smith Ballpark here in Chickasha. First pitch from Craig Kanaki to Colton Horner. Next pitch fouled off. Count 1-1. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-1. Two-one pitch outside. It counts now 3-1. Three-one pitch. Ball four. Five-pitch walk to Colton Horner.
Bring up to first baseman, number 33, Daniel Lafarga.
Lafarga with a home run to left his first time out. First pitch from Kanaki to Lafarga misses, and the count is 1-0. Next pitch hit to short. Chappell underhands to second, over to first. Double play. 6-4-3 on the double play. So two down for Henry Rodriguez, who flied out to shallow left field his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
Batting number 1, Henry Rodriguez.
Kanaki to Rodriguez. First pitch to him as a strike, 0-1. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. One pitch hit in the gap between short and third for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2. That'll bring up
Rodriguez reaches on a base hit.
Alex Sanchez, the catcher. Sanchez, a junior, 5'11", 200 from New York. Hit this ball sharply between short and third for a base hit. Stopping at second is Rodriguez, so 2 aboard with 2 outs for the Drovers.
Sanchez reaches on the base hit. Bring up the left fielder, number 9, Stevie Thomson.
That'll bring up Stevie Thomson.
Pinch running for Sanchez is number 2, Brandon Shumway.
Have a courtesy runner for Sanchez and Brandon Shumway. Thompson, a 6'1", 205 senior center fielder from Midwest City. Played at Cali County Community College before coming to USAO. This pitch is outside, blocked by the catcher, Lane Milligan. Shumway, a local boy. He's from Chickasha, playing for the Chickasha Chicks, Fighting Chicks. He is a freshman, running at first base. The pitch. And therefore a strike. Thompson tried to pull up. Next pitch blocked by Thompson. And it's 2-1. And the pitch. And therefore a strike, and it's 2-2. Count is even. Two-two pitch, called strike three, and that ends the inning. Still 6-1, USAO leads Oklahoma City as we go to the top of the fourth. It is the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament Championship game.
The following is made possible by Dad.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling all over it.
The dad joke. Corny, grown-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
Why do you have to be careful when it's raining cats and dogs? Because you might step in a poodle.
And kids that spend more time with their dads grow up to be smarter, more successful.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding.
And, with any luck, funnier adults.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he didn't have any body to go with.
Dad jokes rule. So take a moment to make a moment and give your kid a laugh. It's as easy as going to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
That's really funny.
Imagine if I told you that an earthquake was going to hit tomorrow right where you live. That it would be 6.5 in magnitude with aftershocks occurring twice 25 minutes apart. You'd no doubt talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you an earthquake will happen tomorrow. But what if it does? Shouldn't you have a plan? Visit oem.ok.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait, communicate. Brought to you by the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Top of the fourth, 6-1 USAO. Oklahoma City batting. Stars will send up 3, 4, and 5. Milligan, Corso, and Costello. First pitch to Milligan. Hit deep into right field. This ball's gone. Home run for Lane Milligan. 14th homer of the year, 85th RBI. So now Lane Milligan with 14 homers and 14 triples. And the Stars have pulled within 4 at 6-2. Ball chopped to Garcia at short. Throws it over to first. Long stretch by LaFarga. And Corso is down 6-3.
Play by Garcia at short. They'll bring up number 18, Daniel Costello.
That'll bring up Costello. He grounded out his first time up. 0 for 1. Daniel, a senior from Edmond, Oklahoma, played at Edmond Santa Fe and was at Southeast Missouri before coming back home to Oklahoma to play at Oklahoma City. First pitch to Costello's outside, 1-0. So 6-2 now the score. Oklahoma City trailing USAO. 1-0 pitch to Costello, swing and a miss, and the count's now 1-1. One pitch. Here's a strike, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch misses, and the count is now even at 2-2. Two-two pitch from Ventura. Called strike 3. Costello now 0 for 2. 2 down. That'll bring up Garrett Foster.
Strike out by Costello brings up the third baseman, number 4, Garrett Foster.
Garrett grounded out to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. He's a 6'1" 190 senior from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Played at Plainview High School. First pitch is inside to Foster, 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base for Oklahoma City for the Drovers of USAO. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. Next pitch misses, and Garrett Foster ahead in the count 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Misses, and it's 3-0. Three-0 pitch is a strike, and it's 3-1. Three-one pitch is inside. That's a 5-pitch walk to Garrett Foster. Stars have a base runner with 2 out for Hunter Aguirre. Aguirre grounded out to second his first time up.
Hunter Aguirre.
Hunter, a 6'1" 180 senior from Oklahoma City, played at Westmore High School. Also played at Butler County Community College in Kansas, around the Wichita area. He will foul this first pitch off, third base side, now to play. And it's 0-1. Ventura delivers to Aguirre. Ball hit past the second baseman. He does get it. Tried to throw over to first. Safe as Aguirre. Infield single for Hunter Aguirre. That was not the easiest play for Rivera, as he had to go deep in the hole. He did stop it, keep in front of him, trying to get it to LaFarga.
Bring up the shortstop, number 8, Jacob Chappell.
Stars will take advantage, have runners at first and second for Jacob Chappell. Jacob struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Jacob, a 6'1" 190 senior from Guthrie. He's a Guthrie Blue Jay. He was at Oklahoma State before coming to Oklahoma City. And he will get hit by a pitch.
Double reaches on the hit by batter. Bring up the center fielder, number 9, Elliott Carey.
That will load the bases for Elliott Carey. Elliott 0 for 1, a strikeout victim his first time up. Alex Sanchez out to talk to Francis Ventura quickly. Carey, a 6'3", 185 junior. He's from Niceville, Florida. was at Oregon State before coming to OCU. And now we'll have a mound meeting. USAO folks will talk about it. Six to 2 lead for the Drovers. Stars have the bases loaded here in the top of the fourth in Chickasha. Ventura gets his sign, now sets and delivers to Elliott Carey. First pitch of ball, 1-0. 1 run for Oklahoma City in the first and 6 for the Drovers in the bottom half of the first. Stars have added 1 so far here in the top of the fourth. The pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1-1. One pitch of coming from Francis Ventura to Carey. The pitch. It misses, and the count is 2-1. Garrett Foster walk, Hunter Aguirre an infield single, and then Jacob Chappell hit by a pitch to load the bases for Oklahoma City and for Elliott Carey. 2 down. 1-2 pitch. 2-1 pitch, rather, and that's a swing and a miss. And now the count is even, 2-2. Two pitch. Just getting a piece of it is Carey, and the count remains even at 2-2. Two pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. The Stars get a run, but they leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 4. 6-2 USAO. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face flick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Whoa, long time no see. It's me, the Rock t-shirt in the back of your closet.
Dude, remember? You crowd surfed in me, man. But you haven't worn me in like forever. I get it, you're retired, but I still got some rock left in me. So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff. Create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Bottom of the fourth, 6-2 USAO. Drovers batting here against Oklahoma City. Craig Kanaki. First pitch hit to third from Miguel Lorenzo. Over to first. Garrett Foster to Sean Corso, and there's one away. One pitch, one out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Fine play by the third baseman, Garrett Foster, for the first out. To bring up the shortstop, number 5, P.J. Garcia.
P.J. Garcia, ground out and a fly out. He's 0 for 2. First pitch from Craig Kanaki to Garcia. Inside and low, and the count is 1-0. Garcia from Glendale, Arizona, played at Vernon Community College before coming to USAO. Next pitch misses. 2-0. 6 foot 175. Left-hander. Next pitch in there for a strike. It's 2-1. He bats from the left side, plays shortstop for the Drovers. Next pitch misses. It's 3-1. One pitch is a ball, and it's ball 4.
To bring up the second baseman, number 10, Kenio Rivera.
Rivera tripled, then scored on an error on the same play, then flied out. He's 1 for 2. First pitch to Rivera is a strike, 0-1. Rivera, senior second baseman, 5'9", 170 from Fort Worth, Texas. Played at Navarro College before coming to USAO. Throw over to first. Garcia back in head first. Throw back again, and Garcia back safely. One down, runner at first. We're in the bottom of the fourth, 6-2 USAO. Drovers batting. Next pitch inside to Rivera. It's 1-1. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch coming up from Craig Kanaki. Runner goes, ball hit to second. Over to first, they go for one out. So Garcia keeps them from turning the double play by breaking on the pitch.
To bring up the right fielder, number 15, Greg Barnett.
4-3 on the putout. Garcia at second for Greg Barnett. A double and a fly out for Barnett. He's 1 for 2. Barnett is a senior right-handed hitting first baseman, 6'5", 215 from Anaheim, California. Played at Timber Creek High School. Runner goes to third. Throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Garcia. Milligan had a good shot. Don't think he kind of double clutched or couldn't get it quite a good grip on it as he was going to throw it. And Garcia takes advantage with the stolen base. Now at third base. Next pitch misses. It's 2-0. Ball's grounded to short. Tough play for the shortstop. Long throw over to first. Not in time. That's going to score a run. And it's 7-2.
Now batting for USAO, number 7, Colton Horner.
So an RBI single for Barnett, and it's 7-2. That ball hit deep in the hole, and Chappell did all he could do, kept it in front of him, made a good throw, just not in time for Barnett. Now brings up Colton Horner. He's been walked twice in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch, a strike, 0-1. Horner, a junior catcher, 6'1", 180, Turlock, California, was at Merced College before coming to Chickasha. Next pitch outside. And it's 1-1. Next pitch hit sharply into left field, but right at Costello, who records the out, ends the inning. One more run for the Drovers. They lead 7-2. We go to the top of inning number 5. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament Championship.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student-athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
First pitch coming up from Craig. Take that back from Ventura to Grieger. 6-3 on the putout.
Grieger goes down on the first out. Bring up the DH. Number 11, Joe Lytle.
First pitch to Grieger sees. He hits to short. 6-3 on the putout. So 1 down for Joe Lytle. Single on his strikeout for Joe. 1 for 2. First pitch of ball from Francis Ventura. 7-2 USAO. We're in the top of the 5th. Does get a piece of this one, and it's 1-1. Joe Lytle, of course, the son of Keith Lytle, OCU's hitting coach. 6'1", 185 senior from UConn. Next pitch misses. Great story if you want to go to OCUsports.com with a YouTube page for OCU Sports about Keith and Jane Lytle and their journey in adopting Joe and his journey with baseball. His dad is a coach. His ball is fouled off. His dad as well, Keith Lytle, is coaching the minor league levels, a hitting instructor as well in the Rangers organization for, of course, the Oklahoma Redhawks. So a great story. You might want to check that out. Go to OCUsports.com to find out more about that great story. 2-2 pitch, grounded to short. Garcia's up with it over to first, and there's 2 away. Brings up Lane Milligan. Flied out, homered to right to get Oklahoma City another run. And the count is, so let's make the score 7-2. So Ventura versus Milligan. Lane 6'2", 195, senior from Binger. Went to high school, though, Greenwood Village, Cherry Creek, Colorado. Of course, played some college ball at New Mexico as well. First pitch to Lane Milligan is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is going to be grounded. Picked up by the first baseman. No chance to get the runner. The pitcher, Ventura, did not break to the bag. No chance to make a play, so an infield single. So the Stars, a base runner in Lane Milligan for Sean Corso.
Now batting the first baseman, number 2, Sean Corso.
First pitch to Corso, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch to Corso. And that will hit Sean Corso. So now runners at first and second for Oklahoma City with 2 down for Daniel Costello. Ground out and a strikeout
Number 18, Daniel Costello.
For Costello. Now we're going to have a mound visit for the Drovers. I'm going to talk it over with Francis Ventura. Ventura was 6 strikeouts. He struck out 7 2 times so far this year against Bacone back in April and Panhandle State in March. So back to action. Milligan at second. John Corso at first, and Daniel Costello at the plate. Stars trying to add some runs here. Trailing 7-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, rather the top of the 5th. The pitch coming up from Francis Ventura is a ball. It's 1-0. Ventura delivers. Ball hit sharply, but right at the second baseman. This will end the inning. 4-3 the put out, and the inning is over. Stars waste 2 more base runners. They trail 7-2. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, this is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles. Get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. 23 national championships, $450 million in scholarships. Let it move you to learn and to lead, because the phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. We know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
Now batting number 33, Daniel Lafarga.
7-2 USAO. We're in the bottom half of the fifth. Oklahoma City and USAO for the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament Championship here at Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha on the campus of the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. Daniel Lafarga will lead off for the Drovers. First pitch to him is a strike. Lafarga, a home run, also a ground out. He's 1 for 2. Next pitch from Craig Kanaki. Outside, now 1-1. Ball hit sharply in the air to left field. Gone. Second homer of the day from Daniel Lafarga. Now it's 8-2 USAO.
Now batting number 1, Henry Rodriguez.
So 8-2 now for Henry Rodriguez. First pitch to Rodriguez, a strike. This ball hit into left center field. Going to be caught by Elliott Carey for 1 down.
Rodriguez flies out center field to bring up number 25, the catcher, Alex Sanchez.
Kiki Menendez had 3 homers in the tournament for Texas Wesleyan. Now 2 today for Lafarga. Brandon Grieger with 3 now with his home run today. First pitch to Sanchez, misses 1-0. Lorenzo, Horner, Garcia all with a homer for USAO. This ball hit sharply but foul down the left field line. Menendez, first player in a while to hit 3 homers in a ball game in a conference tournament Sooner Athletic Conference tournament game. So the ball's been flying here in Chickasha. Next pitch low and outside, goes to the screen, and it's 2-1 to Sanchez. Sanchez had one of those home runs, a homer and a single. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2-2. Two pitch is outside. It's 3-2. Grounded chop to third to Garrett Foster, but this ball is foul. The count remains full at 3-2. Payoff pitch. It hits Sanchez. We'll have a runner for Sanchez.
Courtesy runner number 2, Brandon Shumway.
Brandon Shumway will be the courtesy runner again.
Number 9, Stevie Thomson.
That'll bring Denny Craybaugh out to talk to his starter, Kanaki. Do have action in the bullpen for Oklahoma City. Fortunately, in this press box, that's one vantage point. I cannot see who that is. We will see a new pitcher for Oklahoma City. We'll tell you about him next. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org/OK. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
No word in English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
New pitcher for Oklahoma City is Tanner Andrews. We'll tell you about him right now. Andrews, 6 foot 210 from junior from Asher, Oklahoma. Replacing Craig Kanaki will also get you the line on Kanaki. Of course, the base runner, Shumway at first base, Kanaki's responsibility. First pitch from Tanner Andrews is a strike, 0-1. Andrews 0-1 record, 7 saves, 2.41 ERA, 18 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned. Throw back over to first, and Shumway is in head first. Five walks, 2 strikeouts. And then now they will pick Shumway off. So big second out now. 0-1 count to Stevie Thomson. Here's the pitch to Thomson. It's 1-1. Andrews pitched against Southwestern Christian, that loss. That pitch misses. 2-1 back on Saturday. Pitched 2/3 of an innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs. Walked 1 and struck out 1. This ball fouled off. Either 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. Walked 1, did not strike out 1 against Southwestern Christian on Saturday. 2-2 pitch here. Blocked by Milligan and outside, and the count is full, 3-2. Next pitch from Tanner Andrews. Swing and a miss. That ends the inning. 1 run on a home run. It's 8-2 USAO as we go to the top half of inning number 6. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament.
Rich is just a really, really, really good guy. The term good egg isn't enough to describe him. He's also certified organic and free range. Rich puts the cap back on everything. The toothpaste, the olive oil, the shampoo, everything. He lets his 10-year-old nephew beat him at virtual tennis, even though he can straight up slay his 10-year-old nephew in virtual tennis. When the toilet paper is running low, Rich replaces the roll on the actual holder, not just on the back of the toilet. Rich is texting and driving. Rich, no. What are you doing, Rich? I was just telling everyone how great you are. Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Imagine if I told you that an earthquake was going to hit tomorrow right where you live. That it would be 6.5 in magnitude with aftershocks occurring twice 25 minutes apart. You'd no doubt talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you an earthquake will happen tomorrow. But what if it does? Shouldn't you have a plan? Visit oem.ok.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait, communicate. Brought to you by the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
First pitch to Garrett Foster, hit into right field. Caught by Barnett. And there's one away quickly here in the top of the 6th.
Right fielder number 23, Hunter Aguirre.
8-2 Drovers. Brings up Hunter Aguirre, grounded out, and singled his first 2 times up. He's 1 for 2. First pitch to Aguirre is a ball, 1-0. This ball hit into the air. Stays up, though, for Stevie Thomson, and quickly there are 2 away here in the top of the 6th. That brings up Jacob Chappell, a strikeout hit by a pitch. Chappell is 0 for 1 officially in his 2 plate appearances.
The shortstop, number 5, Jacob Chappell.
First pitch to Chappell is a strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch outside. It's 1-1. One pitch. Hit foul. Out of play. Just to our right. And the count is 1-2. One-two pitch. Misses. And the count is now 2-2. Even at 2-2. Ventura versus Jacob Chappell. Next pitch inside. Count is full, 3-2 to Jacob Chappell. Payoff pitch coming up. It misses. Ball 4. Stars have a 2-out base runner in Jacob Chappell for Elliott Carey.
Now batting number 9, Elliott Carey.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 6 left on base for Oklahoma City. For the Drovers, 8 runs on 8 hits, no errors, 4 left on base for USAO. Chappell at first. First pitch from Ventura to Elliott Carey. It's in there, a strike. It's 0-1. Ventura will throw back over to first, and Chappell takes 2 steps back on the bag. A 1 pitch to Carey. Hits it up the middle to the shortstop, who throws it over to second for the force out, the fielder's choice. Inning is over. Stars have another base runner. Can't score a run, though. They trail 8-2 to USAO. It is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Bottom of inning number 6. First pitch from Tanner Andrews to Miguel Lorenzo. Thanks for joining us for the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament Championship game. This ball fouled off out of play. Ball hits sharply into left field. Going near the wall is Costello. He'll make the catch. There's one away.
Shortstop number 5, PJ Garcia.
Didn't give you the line on Kanaki, who pitched 4 1/3 innings. 8 hits. 8 runs, all earned, struck out 2, walked 4, threw 101 pitches, 56 strikes. Placed by Tanner Andrews last inning. First pitch to PJ Garcia is a strike, 0-1. Garcia 0 for 2, a ground out, a fly out, and a walk in his 3 plate appearances. He will ground this ball to second. Grieger's up with it over to first, and there's 1 away. Rather, 2 away. 2 down for Keniel Rivera.
Grounds out. Bring up number 10, Keniel Rivera.
First pitch to Rivera is a strike, 0-1. Rivera a triple, a fly out, and a ground out. He's 1 for 3. Next pitch is outside and low. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss to Rivera. It's now 1-2. Pitch outside. Count is even at 2-2 to Keniel Rivera. Called strike 3, and that's the inning. 8-2 the score, USAO, as we go to the top half of inning number 7. It's the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament Baseball Championship.
Rich is just a really, really, really good guy. The term good egg isn't enough to describe him. He's also certified organic and free range. Rich puts the cap back on everything. The toothpaste, the olive oil, the shampoo, everything. He lets his 10-year-old nephew beat him at virtual tennis, even though he can straight up slay his 10-year-old nephew in virtual tennis. When the toilet paper is running low, Rich replaces the roll on the actual holder, not just on the back of the toilet. Rich is texting and driving. Rich, no. What are you doing, Rich? I was just telling everyone how great you are. Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Second baseman, number 6, Brandon Grieger.
Top of the order for the Stars, Brandon Grieger leads off for Oklahoma City. First pitch from Ventura hit sharply right to Garcia, though. He makes the play. Quickly, one pitch, one down here in the top of the 7th. Oklahoma City with some base runners. They've left 7 on base, but 2 runs on 5 hits, had 1 error. Did cost a run. 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 4 left on base for the Drovers. Joe Lytle's 1 for 3. He singled. He had an RBI single in the first and struck out and grounded out to short. First pitch, he will foul it off. Oklahoma City being aggressive at the plate. A lot of first pitch swings. Ventura at 94 pitches unofficially. Ball hit to short again. Garcia's up with it. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Lane Milligan. Milligan, a fly out, a home run, and a single. He is 2 for 3.
Now batting number 3, Lane Milligan.
First pitch to Milligan, hit up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out single for Lane Milligan. Stars have a base runner for Sean Corso. Sean 0 for 2. Struck out, grounded out. He did reach by being hit by a pitch his last time up.
Now batting the first baseman number 2, Sean Corso.
Ventura looking in at Corso, the senior from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. First pitch to Corso. Misses 1-0. 6'3", 210 senior, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Lansville, Hempfield, Pennsylvania is where he went to high school. Also played in West Virginia before coming to Oklahoma City. So played in the Big 12. 1-0 pitch to Corso. In there for a strike. It's 1-1. Just over 2 hours of baseball now in Chickasha. Here at the top of the 7th. USAO with an 8-2 lead over Oklahoma City. And the pitch. Hit foul down the first base side, right field line, and out of play. Count now 1-2, favoring Ventura over Corso. One-two pitch from Francis Ventura. Called strike 3. That's the inning. Stars get a base runner, but they strand him, and they still trail 8-2 as we go to the bottom half of inning number 7. It is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
All right, everybody in the car, let's go.
What are we gonna do first when we get there, Mom? Go for a hike?
Sure.
What about canoeing? Can we go canoeing too?
I don't see why.
How long does it take to get to the forest?
It's not that far, sweetie.
Are we there yet?
Yep, we're here.
Already?
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
Bottom half of the seventh, USAO leads 8-2. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Drovers. Barnett, Horner, and Lafarga for USAO. First pitch from Tanner Andrews in there for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch fouled off out of play, first base side. Andrews ahead in the count, 0-2. Andrews already at 1 2/3 innings on the mound in relief of Craig Kanaki. This ball hit sharply, but right at Tanner Andrews. He will throw over to first, and there's one away.
Now batting number 7, Colton Horner.
Colton Horner's 0 for 1 officially, 3 plate appearances. He walked his first 2 times up, then flied out to left. First pitch misses to Horner. Next pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1 to Horner. One pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So both teams will have about a week off before the first round of the NAI opening round. Called strike 3, and Horner sits down with a strikeout.
Now batting first baseman number 33, Daniel Lafarga.
Third strikeout for Tanner Andrews. Craig Kanaki had 2, so 5 for Oklahoma City pitching. Lafarga 2 for 3, a couple of home runs and a ground out in between. He'll foul this ball out over our heads, and it's 0-1. Lafarga Jr., 6'5", 230. That pitch misses, 1-1. He's from Tijuana, Mexico, played at Arizona Western. He hit this ball into left field, caught by Costello to end the inning. Drovers are done in the 7th. We'll go to the top of the 8th. USAO with an 8-2 lead. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
The following is made possible by Dad.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling all over it.
The dad joke. Corny, grown-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
Why do you have to be careful when it's raining cats and dogs? Because you might step in a poodle.
And kids that spend more time with their dads grow up to be smarter, more successful.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding.
And with any luck, funnier adults.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he didn't have any body to go with.
Dad jokes rule. So take a moment to make a moment and give your kid a laugh. It's as easy as going to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
That's really funny.
Imagine if I told you that an earthquake was going to hit tomorrow right where you live. That it would be 6.5 in magnitude with aftershocks occurring twice 25 minutes apart. You'd no doubt talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you an earthquake will happen tomorrow. But what if it does? Shouldn't you have a plan? Visit oem.ok.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait, communicate. Brought to you by the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Pitch hitting for Oklahoma City, number 16, Quentin Wahlberg.
Ben Wahlberg will pinch hit for Oklahoma City. Wahlberg, a junior, righty, 5'11", 185 from Edmond. Played at Edmond Santa Fe. Also was at Oklahoma before coming to Oklahoma City. First pitch to Wahlberg gets a strike, 0-1. Wahlberg hitting .282, 6 homers, 33 RBIs. Next pitch fouled off out of play, just over to our right. 8-2 USAO. We're in the top half of inning number 8. Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship here at Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha. This ball hit to third. Lorenzo up with it. Throw over to first. And there's one away. That'll bring up Garrett Foster. A ground out, a fly out, and a walk. Ball hit sharply. Deep into center field, though. Caught over the shoulder catch by Rodriguez. And there's 2 away. Two down for Hunter Akiri. Hunter is 1 for 3, a ground out and a fly out, singled in between.
Batting number 23, Hunter Aguirre.
First pitch to Aguirre. Fouled off. It's 0-1. Next pitch fouled off again, and Hunter in the hole, 0-2 to Francis Ventura, who's gone the distance for the Drovers. There is action in the bullpen for USAO. Oh, 0-2 pitch, a ball, and it's 1-2. Two-two pitch line right to the first baseman LaFarga for the third out. So Oklahoma City goes down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th we go, 8-2 USAO. It's a Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself. Because your desire to excel morale still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student-athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
Whoa, long time no see. It's me, the Rock t-shirt in the back of your closet. Dude, remember? You crowd surfed in me, man. But you haven't worn me in like forever. I get it, you're retired, but I still got some rock left in me. So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff. Create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
How about for the Drovers? Number 1, Henry Rodriguez.
Bottom of the 8th, Drovers will send up Rodriguez, Sanchez, and Thomson, 7, 8, 9 in the order. They lead 8-2 over Oklahoma City. First pitch hit, foul territory. Making the catch is Corso for out number 1. Not far from the OCU dugout on the pop-up. One down for Alex Sanchez. He's got a home run, a single, also hit by a pitch. 2 for 2
Number 25, Alex Sanchez.
in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch, a strike to Sanchez. Next pitch hit off the screen. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Oh, 2 pitch from Tanner Andrews is high. And it's 1-2. Called strike 3. Sanchez looking. That'll bring up Stevie Thomson. He's got 3 strikeouts himself.
Number 4, Xavier Sunman.
Should we have a pinch hitter? That's number 4, Xavier Sunman. We had said Thomson was 0 for 3. So Sunman comes in. He's a junior, 5'10", 180 from Oklahoma City. Was at Barton County Community College. That's in Great Bend, Kansas. The KCAC Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference Championship is actually being played in Great Bend this weekend. First pitch to Sunman is a strike, but they have a community college there, and that's where Sunman came from before he came to USAO. Ball hit to second base. Up with it is Grieger. Over to Corso, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go to Drovers. We go to the top of the 9th. Lance chance for the Stars. They trail 8-2. Is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
It's important to buckle up your kids.
I know.
Sometimes car seats can be complicated.
I know.
And if your child's in the wrong seat and you get into a crash,
I know.
it could lead to a serious injury.
I know.
So you're 100% sure you have the right car seat for your child's age and size?
I don't know.
Don't think you know. Know you know. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Make sure you have the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles. Get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. 23 national championships, $450 million in scholarships. Let it move you to learn and to lead, because the phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. We know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
The shortstop, number 5, Jacob Chappell.
Jacob Chappell leads off for Oklahoma City at top of the ninth. First pitch hit off the screen, 0-1. 8-2 the score, USAO over Oklahoma City. The Drovers 3 outs away. Oh, 1 pitch to Chappell. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. These two teams shared the regular season crown. Oklahoma City got the top seed in the tournament by virtue of winning 2 out of 3 from the Drovers, including 2 here in Chickasha. USAO won the game in Oklahoma City at Jim Wade Stadium. This ball fouled off out of play, first base side. Of course, both of them going to the NAI opening round. Oklahoma City hosting the opening round. That'll come up a week from today, the 14th, at Jim Wade Stadium. Of course, we'll have total coverage at OCUsports.com, live audio and video. The pitch just misses. And the count's now 1-2. One-two pitch from Francis Ventura. Hit in the air, deep left field. Gone. Solo home run for Jacob Chappell. And it's 8-3 USAO with that home run by Chappell.
Now batting number 9, Elliott Carey.
Home run number 4, that's RBI number 29 for Chappell. Stars down now by 5. Nobody out for Carey. A couple strikeouts, a fielder's choice. There has been action in the bullpen for the Drovers. First pitch misses, 1-0. Next pitch in there for a strike, and 1-1, Elliott Carey. One pitch. Misses, and it's 2-1. The Stars did come back to win a barn burner last year against Texas Wesleyan. It was on this field. The Stars came back to win the conference tournament championship. This ball fouled off out of play. Right field side. Right down the line and foul. Count is even at 2-2. This club has seen adversity like this. The pitch. Ball hit once again deep. Out of here. 2 home runs in a row. This time Elliott Carey goes yard down the right field line. And that makes it 8-4. Home run number 8 for Elliott Carey. 26th RBI. So they're back to the top of the order. Now just a 4-run lead, which is plenty for most folks, but when you've been down by 6. Back to the top of the order, and Brandon Grieger will have a mound visit as well. Grieger 1 for 4, a single, and 3 groundouts. So we'll see if he sticks with his starter, Ventura, who's pitched well. And we will see a reliever. We'll tell you about him next. 8-4 the score. New pitcher coming up. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kind of love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org/OK. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
New pitcher is Angel Reyes.
Now batting number 6, Brandon Grieger.
Grieger will face Reyes. Nobody out. It's 8-4. Stars with back-to-back home runs to cut into this lead. First pitch is inside to Grieger. Next pitch outside. USAO beat Oklahoma City back on April the 5th. That was at Jim Wade Stadium. The Stars would come back 2 days later, actually 3 days later, and take the series with 2 games here in Chickasha. Pitch misses, now 3-0. And this was the same formula for the Drovers. 8 innings of Francis Ventura and 1 inning of Angel Reyes. Ball 4 as Grieger walks on 4 pitches. In that ball game, Ventura went 8 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Reyes pitched an inning of hitless and scoreless ball and struck out 1. Bryce Milligan was on the mound for Oklahoma City and lasted 6 innings, giving up 5 hits and 5 runs, 4 of them earned. So the Drovers going with the same familiar strategy. Ventura to Reyes. First pitch misses to Joe Lytle. Joe, a single, strikeout, and 2 groundouts. Next pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. And Joe is down the count 1-2. 8-4 USAO. We're in the top of the ninth. Stars trying to claw back here in the ninth. Digging themselves a big hole in the first. Ball to third. Over to first for one. To second for one. First for two. Safe is Joe Lytle on the fielder's choice as he beats it out. So 5-4 on the putout. Grieger forced out at second. It's one down. Lytle now at first.
Now batting number 3, Lane Milligan.
That brings up Lane Milligan. Milligan 3 for 4. Lane's got a fly out, a home run, and a couple of singles. Milligan hits the ball into left field, but slicing foul and out of play. It's a 0-1. Pitch in there for a strike, and Milligan down the count 0-2. Pitch to Lane Milligan. Gets a piece of it, fouls it over our heads, and the count remains 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Milligan fooled on that one, and there's 2 away. Oklahoma State down to the last batter in Sean Corso. Corso 0 for 3, struck out, grounded out, hit by a pitch, and struck out again. First pitch to Corso from Reyes. In there for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Joe Lytle at first, Corso at the plate, 2 down, top of the ninth. Oklahoma City down by 4. Trying to rally here against USAO, and Angel Reyes and the Drovers trying to nail it down. This ball's hit up the middle. This is going to be in for a base hit. Stopping at second is Lytle. So the Stars have runners at first and second for Daniel Costello, who re-entered after being pinch hit.
Now batting number 18, Daniel Costello.
First pitch to Costello, strike. Over 3 for Costello. Hits this ball to second. It's going to go past the second baseman for a base hit. Coming from second is Lytle. Going to third is Corso. Oklahoma City now down by 3, 8-5.
Garrett Foster.
That'll bring up Garrett Foster. 0 for 3 for Garrett. A ground out, a walk, a couple flyouts. 3 runs in here for Oklahoma City in the 9th. Nobody in the bullpen for USAO, so Reyes is the man for the Drovers. First pitch, a strike from Reyes to Garrett Foster. Runners at the corners for Oklahoma City. Ball hit into left center field. It gets down, not caught. This is going to score 2 runs for Oklahoma City. That ball almost left the yard. A 2-run double for Garrett Foster. And don't look now, but it's 8-7. That ball almost left the yard and tied this ball game. So now runner at second and Garrett Foster for Hunter Aguirre. So Oklahoma City has come storming back like they did last year. The question for both OCU and USAO is just, do the Stars finish the job? And Angel Reyes trying to hold on for this SAC title. And now we're going to get a mound visit. Oklahoma City with 5 runs here in the 9th. Chase the starter Ventura. Now down by 1. Quick mound visit. Now we'll see Hunter Aguirre. 1 for 4 for Hunter, a ground out, a single, a fly out, and a line out. Right now the Stars could just use an extra base hit, tie this ball game, and see what happens from there. 8-7 USAO, top of the 9th, 2 down. Runner at second is Garrett Foster. The first pitch coming up to Hunter Aguirre. First pitch a strike, 0-1. Next pitch outside, it's 1-1. Next pitch outside, it's 2-1. Oklahoma City with 1 run in the first, 1 in the fourth, 5 now in the 9th. Trail by 1, 8-7 to USAO. 2-1 pitch to Hunter Aguirre. Into right field for a base hit. Coming around to score a tying run is Garrett Foster. And we're tied at 8. An RBI single by Hunter Aguirre. Unbelievable. The Stars have scored 6 runs in the 9th, and this ball game is tied. Aguirre at first, 2 down. A lot of these runs with 2 down. 2 home runs in this inning. Jacob Chappell, 1 for 2, a strikeout, hit by a pitch, a walk, and a home run of himself. We're tied at 8. Pitch to Chappell is a strike. It was 8-2 entering this inning. Next pitch misses, 1-1, and Ventura got chased, and then of course 2 home runs. Reyes unable to stem the tide for the Drovers. The Stars trying to take the lead with 2 outs. The pitch. Ball's fouled off out of play, first base side. 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base for Oklahoma City. For the Drovers, 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 4 left on base for USAO. Pitch from Reyes. Inside. Count is even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. It is we're tied at 8. Oklahoma City and USAO, the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Rich is just a really, really, really good guy. The term good egg isn't enough to describe him. He's also certified organic and free range. Rich puts the cap back on everything. The toothpaste, the olive oil, the shampoo, everything. He lets his 10-year-old nephew beat him at virtual tennis, even though he can straight up slay his 10-year-old nephew in virtual tennis. When the toilet paper is running low, Rich replaces the roll on the actual holder, not just on the back of the toilet. Rich is texting and driving. Rich, no. What are you doing, Rich? I was just telling everyone how great you are. Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Imagine if I told you that an earthquake was going to hit tomorrow right where you live. That it would be 6.5 in magnitude with aftershocks occurring twice 25 minutes apart. You'd no doubt talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you an earthquake will happen tomorrow. But what if it does? Shouldn't you have a plan? Visit oem.ok.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait, communicate. Brought to you by the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Now batting for the Drovers, number 11, Miguel Lorenzo.
Lorenzo leads off for USAO. We're tied up at 8. First pitch from Tanner Andrews is a strike, 0-1. Next pitch hit in the air, foul, out of play. First base sign. Next pitch high, 1-2. Pitch fouled off, out of play, first base sign. Drovers trying to walk off Oklahoma City. The Stars playing for extra innings. Ball hit up the middle, base hit sharply. Tanner Andrews tried to get a glove on it, but he will go in. A sharp single up the middle for Miguel Lorenzo. Now P.J. Garcia, ground out, fly out, a walk, and a ground out. He's 0 for 3.
Number 5, P.J. Garcia.
In his 4 plate appearances. Bunt to first. No chance to go to get the runner at second. So Corso will step on the bag. Advancing to second is Lorenzo, so the sac bunt does its job. Now we'll see a mound visit from Denny Crabon. So for Oklahoma City, 1 run in the first, 1 in the fourth, 6 in the ninth, a tie at 8 all. 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, 9 left on base. For USAO, 6 runs in the first, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. 1 down, Lorenzo at second. He is the winning run for the Drovers. Mound visit complete.
Batting for the Drovers, the second baseman, number 10, Kenil Rivera.
Now, Kenil Rivera, 1 for 4, a triple, flied out, ground out, and struck out. And they will intentionally walk him to put the double play in order and the force at third. That'll bring up Greg Barnett. 2 for 4, a double, single, a fly out, and a ground out for Barnett. Ball's hit foul, out of play. First base sign. It's 0-1. Next pitch, a strike, and Barnett's down the count, 0-2. Runners at first and second. Lorenzo at second. Rivera at first. 1 down. An 0-2 pitch coming up to Greg Barnett. We're tied at 8. Oklahoma City and USAO. That pitch just misses. Now 1-2. Now a little fake back over to second. Lorenzo is back. And the pitch. Wild pitch. That'll go to the wall. Both runners will advance. So now Barnett with a 2-2 count. Runners at second and third. And Oklahoma City will play the infield in, as the winning run is 90 feet away. Did not go around. They say he went around. They went to the first base umpire. That ball blocked by Lane Milligan. That is strike 3. And they're 2 down. What a huge play. What a huge pitch from Tanner Andrews, as Greg Barnett strikes out swinging on a check swing. Colton Horner 0 for 2, couple walks, a fly out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Oh and 1. Next pitch in there, a strike, 0-2. So 2 down, runners at second and third. 0-2 to Colton Horner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. We're going to extra innings. We're tied at 8. Top of the 10th coming up. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Top of inning number 10, Oklahoma City and USAO tied up at 8. Elliott Carey will lead off for Oklahoma City. First pitch coming up from Reyes. Swing and a miss. Carey is 1 for 4. Couple strikeouts, a fielder's choice, and a home run for Carey. Drover's got runners at second and third with 1 out. A big strikeout. Couple big strikeouts for Tanner Andrews. Barnett and Horner striking out to end the inning and send us to extras here in the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship. Pitch fouled off, out of play. Third base side. Pitch from Reyes. Fouled off again. Third base side. And the count's still 0-2. Oklahoma City with 9-1-2 due up in the order. Carey, Grieger, and Joe Lytle, the scheduled hitters for Oklahoma City. Pitch misses. And the count is 1-2. Ball hit in the air. Slicing out of play, foul territory. Third baseman Lorenzo going after it. One-two pitch. Hit against the screen. And it's still 1-2. The pitch. Outside. Count is now even at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouled off again. The count remains 2-2. Big battle here between Elliott Carey and Angel Reyes. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat between these two. Here's the pitch to Carey. Swing and a miss. Reyes wins that one, and there's one down. Back at the top of the order in Brandon Grieger.
Second baseman, number 6, Brandon Grieger.
First pitch from Reyes to Grieger. Hit down the third base line, foul. This ball popped up. Out of play, foul. And Grieger behind the count, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Misses. It's 1-2. This ball will be fouled off, out of play. Count remains 1-2 rather to Brandon Grieger. Pitch will miss. And the count is 2-2. 2-2 pitch misses. Count is full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Grieger goes down swinging. Two big battles from Reyes with OCU batters, and Reyes has won both of them. That'll bring up Joe Lytle.
Joe Lytle.
First pitch to Lytle is a ball, 1-0. Joe 1 for 5, single, strikeout, couple ground outs, and also a fielder's choice. He fouls this ball off. Third base side. Count is 1-1. Next pitch fouled off again. The count is 1-2. One-two pitch coming up to Joe Lytle. Up the middle. This will be a base hit for Joe Lytle. With 2 down here in the top of the 10th. Stars have a base runner for Lane Milligan. Milligan 3 for 5, has a fly out, a home run, 2 singles, and a strikeout.
Battle reaches on the single. Bring up number 3, Lane Milligan.
48 pitches for Angel Reyes in relief. It's his second inning of work. Replacing the starter, Ventura. First pitch to Milligan is a ball. They say that it was a foul ball. So Lytle will go back to second as the ball over to the screen. Not much of a signal on that one, so we weren't sure exactly what happened. Oh, 0-1 to Lane Milligan after the foul ball. Milligan lines it right to second. That ends the inning. That ball was hit on a rope, but right to the second baseman, and that ends the inning. Still tied up 10-all as we go to the bottom half of the 10th. It's the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles. Get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. 23 national championships, $450 million in scholarships. Let it move you to learn and to lead, because the phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. We know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
Miguel Figueroa, the new pitcher for Oklahoma City. 3-1 record, 2.55 ERA. He's got 20 appearances, 1 save, 35 in the third innings pitched, 25 hits, 10 runs, all earned, 13 walks, 45 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 194 against him. He is going to replace, what an effort by Tanner Andrews in relief for Oklahoma City. Tanner will have 4 2/3 innings, 1 hit, no runs. That's a key right there. 6 strikeouts for Andrews through 47 pitches, 35 of them strikes. Six, 7, 8 due up for USAO. Lafarga, Rodriguez, and Sanchez. And that has not been an easy part of the order for OCU. The Drovers have hit the ball well today. Multiple home runs for both teams. This ball flying out of the yard here. We're Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha here on the USAO campus. As we get set for the bottom of the 10th. Extra innings. The Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament.
USAO, first baseman, number 33, Daniel Lafarga.
Thanks for joining us here. SoonerAthletic.org, OCUSports.com, and USAOathletics.com putting together this webcast here. Here comes Lafarga. Couple of home runs for him. Ground out and a fly out. First pitch from Figueroa. Misses. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Figueroa last pitch yesterday against Southwestern Christian, 3 2/3 innings. Scoreless, hitless, and struck out 2. That 12-5 win. Fargo gets a piece of that one. It's 1-2. Wind is blowing here at Bill Smith Ballpark. Next pitch. So he did not go around this time. Lane Milligan dropped the ball, so he went ahead and tagged the runner just in case, but it's a ball, and the count is even at 2-2. Ball hits sharply into left field. Going to drop in front of Costello for a leadoff single for Lafarga. That'll bring up Henry Rodriguez. Fly out, a single, and 2 more flyouts. So 3 flyouts and a single. Have a runner for Lafarga.
Now looking for the Drovers, number 3, Matt McIntosh.
Haddon McIntosh will run for the Drovers. First pitch of ball, 1-0. To Rodriguez. McIntosh at first. The pitch. Misses. It's 2-0. Nobody getting warm in the Oklahoma City bullpen. This ball is on the shoulders of Miguel Figueroa. Squaring to bunt, pulling back, but it's a called strike, and it's 2-1. Bunt is down, but it's going to go foul, and that's 2-2. So we won't likely see him bunt again with 2 strikes. If you bunt foul with 2 strikes, you're out. 2-2. McIntosh, the pinch runner at first. Rodriguez at the plate against Miguel Figueroa. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt again. Colt, strike 3. They throw over to third. McIntosh is back. 2-3 on the putout. Now here comes Alex Sanchez. Sanchez with a home run as well. Also a single hit by a pitch. And called out on strikes. Bottom of the 10th, we are knotted up at 8. Oklahoma City and USAO in the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship. Throw back over to first. McIntosh is in, standing up. Pitch inside and low. It's 1-0 to Sanchez. Throw back over to first. McIntosh in head first. Pitches inside, but a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch coming up for Figueroa to Sanchez. Throw back over to first. McIntosh in safely. Ball hits sharply past third base to Garrett Foster. Stopping at second will be McIntosh. So now runners at first and second for the Drovers.
Sanchez reaches on the base hit to bring up number 9, Stevie Thomson. Courtesy runner for the Drovers, number 2, Brandon Shumway.
Brandon Shumway will be the courtesy runner for Sanchez, the catcher, at first base. Thompson is 0 for 3. He's got 3 strikeouts. He was pinch hit last time out. Sundman came in for him. Now, Denny Crabell will go out to talk to Figueroa. Mound visit completed. So Thompson to face Figueroa. Runner at second is McIntosh. Shumway, the runner at first. McIntosh, a pinch runner. Shumway, a courtesy runner. Here's the first pitch to Stevie Thomson. Ball hit in the air. This ball is deep. Gone. 3-run homer for USAO, and they take the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament Championship. Stevie Thomson, who had been 0 for 3, a 3-run shot. Final score is 11-8. And the Drovers are the conference tournament champions. So the Drovers built a 6-0 lead. Oklahoma City would come back with 6 in the ninth, so 6-1 after one inning. 8-2 entering the ninth. The Stars would add 6 to tie the ball game. A 3-run homer for Stevie Thomson into right center field ends it. And the Drovers from the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma are the 2018 Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament champions.
We invite everyone to stay around for the trophy presentation ceremony coming up in just a few minutes.
Stan Wagner, the Sooner Athletic Conference commissioner, getting set to award the Drovers their conference tournament trophy. Two great ball clubs, the Drovers better in the tournament, and they win it, and now they will get to hold the conference tournament banner.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could direct your attention to the home plate, we're delighted to have the Sooner Athletic Conference Commissioner here, Stan Wagner. Commissioner Wagner has some hardware to present to the USAO Drovers, the SAC Tournament Trophy. Congratulations, Mike Ross and the USAO Drovers.
USAO gets the hardware. Final stats coming up. USAO wins this one in the 10th. Final score 11-8. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org/OK. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Rich is just a really, really, really good guy. The term good egg isn't enough to describe him. He's also certified organic and free range. Rich puts the cap back on everything. The toothpaste, the olive oil, the shampoo, everything. He lets his 10-year-old nephew beat him at virtual tennis, even though he can straight up slay his 10-year-old nephew in virtual tennis. When the toilet paper is running low, Rich replaces the roll on the actual holder, not just on the back of the toilet. Rich is texting and driving. Rich, no. What are you doing, Rich? I was just telling everyone how great you are. Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn, but not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Final score in this one is 11-8 in 10 innings. USAO beats Oklahoma City. Number 8 Drovers beat the number 5 Stars to win the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Championship. Final stats coming up in a second. Oklahoma City would come back from an 8-2 deficit in the 9th to tie the ball game at an 8. And in the bottom of the 10th, a 3-run homer by Stevie Thomson. The difference as the Drovers walk off as the 2018 Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament champions. All right, let's get the final stats here from this contest. First for the visiting Oklahoma City Stars. Now 47-7. Brandon Grieger, 1 for 5. A run scored for Brandon Grieger at second base. DH Joe Lytle, 2 for 6. A run scored, an RBI. The catcher Lane Milligan, 3 for 6. A run scored and an RBI. First baseman Sean Corso, 1 for 4. A run scored for Corso. Daniel Costello, 1 for 4. A run scored, an RBI. Quentin Wahlberg came in and pinch hit for him, and he was 0 for 1. Garrett Foster, 1 for 4. A run scored, 2 RBIs. For Hunter Geary, he was 2 for 5, the right fielder, with a RBI. Shortstop Jacob Chappell, 1 for 3. A run scored, an RBI. Center fielder Elliott Carey, 1 for 5 on the day. A run scored and an RBI. Oklahoma City got 1 in the first, 1 in the fourth, then 6 in the ninth to tie the ball game. 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. Stars left 10 on base. Errors for Chappell, his 12th of the season. The Stars turned to double play. Garrett Foster with his 23rd double. Lane Milligan with his 14th homer. Chappell with his 4th home run. Carey with his 8th home run. Corso and Chappell hit by a pitch. Sacrifice bunts, that's actually for USAO. Stolen base for Grieger, his 10th. Strikeouts for Oklahoma City. Grieger, Lytle, Milligan. Corso struck out twice. Costello, Chappell struck out twice. And Carey struck out 3 times. Walks for Oklahoma City. Grieger, Foster, Chappell as well. Craig Kanaki gets a no decision. 4 1/3 innings pitched. 8 hits, 8 runs, all earned. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Threw a wild pitch. Hit 2 batters. Faced 26 batters and threw 100 pitches. Tanner Andrews, 4 2/3 innings. 1 hit, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. A wild pitch. Also intentionally walked a batter. Faced 15 batters. Threw 46 pitches. Miguel Figueroa gets the loss. 3-2 record for Miguel Figueroa. A third of an inning. 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. A strikeout. 4 batters faced, 14 pitches. For the winning USAO Drovers, who are the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament champions at 45-6. Miguel Lorenzo, third baseman, 1 for 3, a run scored. P.J. Garcia, 0 for 3, a 1 run scored. Keniel Rivera, 1 for 4, a run scored and an RBI, the second baseman. Greg Barnett, the right fielder, 2 for 5, a run scored and RBI. Colton Horner, the DH, 0 for 3, a run scored. Daniel Lafarga, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored and 4 RBIs. Haddon McIntosh came in to run for him and scored. Henry Rodriguez, the center fielder, 1 for 5. Alex Sanchez, the catcher, 3 for 4, runs scored and an RBI. Brandon Shumway, the pinch runner, the Cursi runner for Sanchez, and he scored a run. Stevie Thomson was 0 for 3 entering that final at bat. The 3-run homer ends up 1 for 4, runs scored and 3 RBIs, the game winner. Drovers got 6 runs in the first, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 3 in the 10th. 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. USAO left 6 on base. Barnett with his 10th double. Rivera with his 6th triple. Lafarga with 2 home runs. He now has 11. Sanchez with his 6th home run. That's Thompson's 2nd homer of the year. Lorenzo and Sanchez hit by a pitch. Sacrifice bunt for Garcia, his 5th. Lorenzo, his 18th stolen base. Also Garcia with his 18th stolen base. Rivera, Barnett struck out. Horner had 2 strikeouts. Rodriguez struck out. Sanchez and Thompson, before that 3-run homer, had struck out 3 times. Walks for USAO. Lorenzo, Garcia, Rivera, and Horner walked twice. For the Drovers, Francis Ventura gets the no decision. 8 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, all earned. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Hit 2 batters through 36 pitches. Faced 36 batters and threw 117 pitches. Angel Reyes gets the win. 4-0 record. 2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Faced 12 batters through 51 pitches. 3 hours and 14 minutes here at Bill Smith Ballpark in Chickasha. USAO wins this ball game. Final score, 11-8. The Drovers are the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament champions. For Justin Tinder here at USAO, have been very gracious. Also Rich Tortorelli and Josh Ellis, and also Stan Wagner, the commissioner of the Sooner Athletic Conference. Thanks for joining us for the broadcast. Once again, USAO wins in 10 innings, 11-8, over Oklahoma City to win the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament Championship. I'm Joel Reagan. Thanks for joining us from the ballpark. Have a pleasant afternoon.
You've been listening to the Sooner Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament on OCUsports.com. This has been a presentation of Oklahoma City University.